38 Minecraft build hacks ready for 1.20. If you put an armor stand on top of a trapdoor with this armor trim on a helmet, it looks like a book is lying on the table. You can do an enchanted book too. By using this setup, you can make a chair that you can sit in. Similar to the last one, if you put a minecart under a bed on a slab, you can lie under the covers. Use moss, green wool, or any green block for that matter, to cover up dirt from the side of a hill. This will really add a second layer to your builds. If you put a light source under a carpet, it still emits light, which is a great way to light up your builds. It's a great way to stop monsters from spawning without your build looking like this. As seen from the book earlier, armor trims are amazing for building. For example, you can use this design to look like Egyptian clothes, or this design to look like a samurai suit. You can also put this one on your helmet to look like a bandana. If you have too much bamboo, try making them all into rafts and storing them like this, like it's piles of bamboo. You can even put in a raft with chest at the back so you can actually store your bamboo. There are a lot of cool things you can do with candles. For example, you could put pink candles on top of cacti for flowers, brown candles on top of glass panes for reeds, or red candles near TNT for sticks of dynamite. You can put sandstone walls between birch and acacia trees to look like someone has been trying to chop it down. If you have access to invisible armor stands, you can put an axe here for an extra effect. Iron actually rusts in real life. We can replicate this in Minecraft by putting this armor trim on an iron chestplate. I don't know how this will ever be useful, but it exists. Putting the dragon egg above a pot with the prize pottery shard actually showcases it really well. Putting a pressure plate above a pot shows that it is ancient or valuable. Using bubble columns, you can make a bouncy way to get your minecart across the water. If you ever wanted to make a beacon out of a custom block, hollow out the middle and put another beacon inside there. It will look like it works. This means you can finally make a beacon out of cartography tables. If you have too many tridents, try using them as a fork and knife for your next dinner table. If you have shovels, you can use them as spoons as well. Along with the new chiseled bookshelves in 1.20, you can put looms sideways to represent empty bookshelves. You can put a stripped mangrove log above a campfire to make it look like somebody is roasting meat. Chiseled bookshelves have a really nice top texture, so you can use them as a floor for a really nice pattern. If you want to make a realistic bookshelf, like this picture, do the following. With this bookshelf, we can push in a minecart with chest with a piston for secret storage. A block of raw iron with spruce trapdoors around it can be a barrel of cod, and with raw copper it can be a barrel of salmon. The raw gold block can be used to make popcorn. We often use note blocks for speakers. However, since speakers in real life have circles in the middle, the lodestone texture matches this perfectly, so we can use lodestone instead. If you would like a subtle way to improve your Minecraft house, adding a Burke trapdoor on a wall can be seen as a calendar. The top texture of smithing tables or blast furnaces can work really well as a tiled floor for your next house. Instead of using a pot with a plant inside or a fence, try using end portal frames for a potted plant. If you wish Minecraft had more plants, try making these, cabbages or turnips. You can do this by putting an armor stand on top of a trapdoor with these armor trims on helmets, then by putting a creeper head or grass on top, you can make these new crops. Because spore blossoms give off green particles, if you hide one of them in a tree in a forest, this will really give the illusion of falling leaves. It's one of those tiny details that really put builds together. If you would like a good way to flex on your friends, change your signs with arrows on them into netherite upgrades. They're very practical as you can rotate them any way you like, and they're a great way to flex because they're worth 7 diamonds each. You can put unlit campfires next to your fireplace to represent spare logs. Instead of using rails to hold your logs down like everyone else, use barrels like it's barbed wire. This only works for oak wood. Mix in a jack-o'-lantern in a pile of pumpkins for a light source. If you make a hole of stone, then put stairs and slabs around it with an invisible armor stand and a pickaxe, it looks like someone has came by and mined the stone. If you do this with an ore, it looks even cooler. Here are some ideas on how to use coloured cauldrons. You can use them for a bloody dunking stool in a dungeon, toxic waste from a sewer pipe, or even... let's not go there. Smoke from a campfire drifts up to 10 blocks high. This means that if you put a campfire 8 blocks under a waterfall, it's the perfect height to make the smoke look like splashes from the water. Sounds beautiful, doesn't it? Well, if you put amethyst blocks under your carpet in your house, you can still hear the sound. A hanging sign is the perfect stand for your parrot.